Hey family, Dr. Turpeau here, Black America's Love Doctor, coming to you, sharing perspective on love and life. Um, if you like these videos, as always, please click like, forward them to other people, share them with other people, and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So hopefully you'll know somebody who might be in similar situations and will enjoy what we discuss in these videos. So without further ado, let's take a look at the question for this evening. And so she says, Dear Dr. Turpeau, I'm a divorced mother of two girls, 14 and 10, and I'm in a long distance relationship. I want to move closer to be with him. How do I make this transition easier for everyone? All right. So let's talk about this. She wants to move her family. So you want to move your family to be close to your loved one. It's understandable. You want to move your family to be close to him. So definitely, I understand. I definitely understand that you want to, you're wanting to move to be closer to this loved one. You're tired of this long distance relationship. Actually, I actually give this advice to people who are struggling with a long distance relationship, that one of you moves closer to the other. So I think that's, in general, that's very good advice. And I say in general because it's the right thing to do, I believe. But we always have to remember that everybody's situation is different and it's contextual. A lot of things in life are not that easy, they're contextual. However, in general, I do think it is a good idea to move closer to the one that you love if you're in a long distance relationship and you're hoping that that will turn into something else. So each person's situation is different. Let's take your situation specifically. Now, you have some other serious things to consider, all right? And they all center around, most of them center around your daughters, because it's not just about you and your emotional whims and your fancies and who you're currently caring for and loving. I want to encourage you that your daughters, your allegiance is first to your daughters over anyone else, before anybody else. Your allegiance needs to be to your daughters. So your decisions definitely need to be informed by the edict, the prime directive of, is this decision, is this choice, will it be in the best interest of my daughters? So I just want to put that out there, that that is definitely something that needs to be considered. So now let's look at the decision. So it may be that it turns out to be a good situation. It may have minimal consequences. It may, ideally, hopefully, it will have minimal consequences, not much inconvenience, and you all keep it moving, and everybody adjusts, and you keep it moving in the right way. And so it'll be not much inconvenience, not much stress for anybody, for you or your daughters. That's the ideal, and that's the hope that we will definitely be shooting for if you choose that. But again, there's some things you need to consider, such as what about your daughter's father? You didn't mention, but what where is he located? Is he there where you are now? What will this do with his relationship to his daughters and their relationship with him and their visitation and their time together? So we definitely need to consider that. And also other family members that your daughters may be close to, how strong is their bond and what their relationship is like. And your daughter's friends, who they're friends with and what that looks like in their lives as well. And also things to consider: their school life. Mentioning friends, their school life. What's that school environment for where they are now? Is it a good school environment? Are they flourishing? Are they doing well? Your place of worship, what's that like? Is that a very good, strong foundation, a very good bond for them that's really helping them in a lot of ways? So if these bonds are strong and well and going well for them, then uprooting them may be moving them from a situation that ends up being worse. Now, we don't want that to happen. We don't want the move to make a worse situation for your daughters. So now it could be on the contrary, if your current situation is not good. Current situation with the relationships with people and their school and place of worship and family, friends, or father, if it's not a good situation, that actually may end up being a good thing. The move may actually be beneficial for everybody involved. So even though I'm just exploring all these different things with you that you need to consider. I didn't go into much detail with your question, but I want you to make sure that you're making all the right, you're considering all these factors before you make a big decision, like moving toward somebody that you're having a love relationship with. So only you will know the answer. And I hope that when you think about this, you will be honest and objective and not just consider that, oh, I just need to be close to him. So hopefully you're considering all these things. Now, another alternative, you could ask him to move closer to you. That's a possibility as well. So you can put that on the table. Whichever alternative that you all choose, hopefully you'll get together, put two heads together, think about it, and choose the choice that is the least disruptive to everybody involved. Okay? So that would be my recommendations to you. Congratulations. I'm always glad to hear, and that when people find love, when they find a love partner like you have, I want to say congratulations to you. So your willingness to move, to be closer to him is an indicator that things are going well. Sounds like you all are loving on each other and things are going very well. So I'm always glad to hear good news like that. So I know I usually get emails of people suffering and calls and that type of thing. So when I hear good news from people, I'm glad to hear that as well. Very glad. So just remember, make the best decision for all parties involved and try to come up with the best. But also you need to remember that your primary allegiance is to your children. So, and now you're moving out there. I hope it's not just for a boyfriend that you think has potential. If it was me, I wouldn't uproot and make a major move like that unless I felt like I had a serious commitment from the person that this is going to turn into something more. And a serious commitment would definitely be helpful before you make a big move like that. Okay. So, but even then, and even if I was in that situation, and even if I felt like it was a serious commitment, and even then, I would still consider my kids' welfare first. Harmonious wishes.